Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block, and as of today, Liverpool are set to appoint Swansea manager Brendan Rodgers as our new manager after Kenny Dalglish was sacked 2 weeks ago. Now this comes only days after everybody thought Roberto Martinez of Wigan was about to be Liverpool's manager. As you all may know, last week Martinez was actually photographed with FSG's chairman John Henry and our owner in Miami getting coffee. And after I saw that photo, I thought, well, it's a sealed deal. These two guys are already getting coffee together. They're palling around in the United States. Just, cross the T's and dot the I's and he'll be our manager by next week. But no, it appears that Martinez was rebuffed by Liverpool's new organizational plan. They plan to have a sporting director, a technical director, and a manager. And Martinez wanted complete control of all three positions. He wanted transfer control, technical control, and of course control on the pitch. And that's the way things are usually done in England, but FSG was not about to have that. FSG had to find somebody that was willing to accept just a managerial role while also accepting a sporting director and a technical director, and they found that in Brendan Rodgers. Now, because of the lack of talk in the media over the past 2 weeks of Brendan Rodgers coming to Liverpool, it was first reported that he had actually denied all contact with Liverpool. It has me leading to believe that maybe that was a lie, because Liverpool wouldn't just appoint a manager after a couple days of talking to him and being rebuffed by another manager. No, that's not the way FSG was working. That's not the way Liverpool Football Club works. Now, when I took to Twitter this morning, I saw droves of Liverpool Football Club fans just bashing this decision, saying Rodgers is the wrong guy for us. Why didn't we go to Guardiola? Martinez should have been our guy. And I really just think people had started to warm up to the idea of another tactical Spaniard taking over at Liverpool. I think people missed the idea of Rafa, and they saw that in Martinez. They saw a tactical Spaniard. Perfect, Liverpool, right? I think these angry fans would have been angry regardless of who was appointed. It probably would have taken Guardiola or Rafa to come back to sort of placate these fans. And frankly, that was never happening ever. Personally, I'm very disappointed by the reaction on Twitter. Brendan Rodgers probably hasn't even stepped into Anfield, and people already want his head. You should be supporting whatever manager Liverpool appoints. Liverpool fans should trust whatever Fenway Sports Group and John Henry want to do. They have a very strong track record. They've built the Boston Red Sox into a championship-level organization over the United States, and they're going to do the same thing with Liverpool. I think the people that are bashing the Rodgers appointment are just being silly because they think their opinion is high and mighty, but I didn't know that they knew how to build a sporting organization from the ground up as Fenway Sports Group does. You should really trust in them, and whoever they were going to appoint, I believe, was going to be the right man. People were asking me on Twitter, oh, who do you favor, Rodgers, Martinez, AVB, and I'd warmed up to the idea of Wigan because I'd done some research on him and I liked his style of play. But I would trust whoever Fenway Sports Group ultimately appointed as manager. Of course, there's going to be a backlash no matter who Liverpool appointed of the whole, oh, Americans don't know what they're doing, they don't know a thing about football. But let me tell you something, building an organization and football are totally different. Because building an organization takes picking the right man for the job, and doing what you have to do on the pitch is completely separate from that. Just because these guys don't have any experience in European soccer or with English football, that doesn't mean they won't build a right organization. This morning I did a little bit of research on Rodgers, and he appears he plays a pass and move game. He really looks up to Guardiola and Van Gaal, and is really trying to implement a Barcelona style game of building from the back, heavy possession, relying on those midfielders to make plays. He's trying to implement that at Liverpool, and as we all know, that's a beautiful game we'd like to see played at Liverpool, and they do have the pieces for that. We have Steven Gerrard, who's one of the greatest passers on the planet, Lucas, a fine destroyer, and a talented team of midfielders, and Luis Suarez. I feel like he can really implement that system that he couldn't to the fullest degree at Swansea because he didn't have enough talented players. But I believe he will be able to do that at Liverpool. Oh, and you guys are probably wondering why I'm not wearing a Liverpool jersey and I'm wearing an American football jersey. Well, that's because it is an Aaron Rodgers jersey, and seeing how we have a new Rodgers as our new manager of Liverpool Football Club, I figured this is just as appropriate as any Liverpool shirt. So that's all for today to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block. Support Brendan Rodgers as your new manager because you don't know any better, and because he's the Liverpool manager. It's the right thing to do. It's the Liverpool way. I will have new videos coming up on transfer dealings, what else Liverpool has to deal with. And that's all for today, guys. Tell me your thoughts down below, what you think of Brendan Rodgers as our new manager. Would you prefer Roberto Martinez? Actually, that doesn't even matter. I don't care if you would prefer Roberto Martinez, but give me your thoughts on whether you think Brendan Rodgers was a good, sound choice as manager.